Hey everybody, this is Sherry with CPR, Craft, Pray, Repeat, and I'm here today with an Art Impressions ICU stamp set from Honeybunnies Treasures, and that is the guide that I'm going to use right there. I've got my Memento ink because I will be doing my Copic colors, which I will have on the screen for you, so that if you like any of the combinations, you can try them yourself and see how you like them. Remember, I hear all these people say, just remember that they're going to be different because, sometimes I put more of the darker, the lighter. But, if you like a combination, try it out and work it till you get it the way you want. It's what I say. All right, guys, I'm going to be extremely honest about this. My husband's going to kill me. Sorry. I have Crohn's disease. So I have had to have more than my fair share of colonoscopies, and I hate them. So now that he's over 50, he has to go, and this is his first one he's ever had before. So I couldn't help myself. I had to use this stamp set. And I'm praying that his sense of humor is intact after the procedure, because I'm going to slip it with my daughter, who's going to give it to him after he has it done. And I just couldn't help myself. Honest to goodness, I'm so sorry. Oh, but I used E000000 and E21 for his skin, which again is not my normal color combination for skin, but I'm starting to like it. And it looked a little red or orangey, but once it dried back, it's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And so I go ahead and I take my time, and because his little arms and legs are kind of scrawny, which is funny because my husband has scrawny legs like that too. I call them Banny Rooster legs because little Banny Roosters have these little tiny squatty legs. This card just made me, I lost control. I truly did. I left in a couple parts for y'all to hear. I say it doesn't take much. What I'm meaning is it doesn't take much to bring joy to my life, because not that I'm receiving joy from other people's pain, but for the first time, the shoe's on the other foot, and I'm kind of liking it. So, let's just pray he doesn't kill me, because I have more videos I want to do this week. So, now I'm getting ready to do the gown, and I'm using BG 90 and 70 and B quadruple 0. And I went to have this procedure done at the same place he's going to, and honest to goodness, those gowns are dingy and look like they've had them for 500 years, and so the color matches them perfect. And but that doctor won't see me anymore, and me, sweet me little me, he won't see me. I don't understand him. Now what it was is I had a reaction to the Twilight stuff that he gives, and I begged him to not do that. I said, I did really well with this. Can we please do this? And he's like, no, this is how I do it. And so I had a reaction to the medication, and I remember waking up screaming that my arm was burning, and they were trying to hurry up and flush the stuff out of my system. And apparently, while I was sedated, I was striking and kicking at his staff. So he refused to see me ever again, like I was doing it on purpose. I'm like, okay, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but if that's the kind of doctor you are, I'm better off finding somebody else anyways. Because I don't normally kick and strike at people, but I can be spunky every now and again. So I'm just finishing up with the coloring, and I laughed through this whole thing. I did. I laughed through this whole thing, and you'll hear a part where I left in, and I'm speaking to Mariah, and and I'm going to have to tell you here what she said. I just rolled. And I wanted him to have like dingy, because my husband, no matter how many pairs of socks I buy him, I swear none of them stay white, no matter what I do. So I'm giving him dingy old gray looking, or old, ratty looking white socks that look like they're 500 years old, because I swear my husband still has socks from when he went to high school, because he doesn't ever get rid of anything. So I go and I finish that. And I'm trying to make the base of this table look like metal. So I use my cool grays, and I use C2, 4, and 6. And it came out all right. It wasn't exactly what I was looking for or what I was hoping to get. But I still think I kind of got my point across that, it's not wood, it's not plastic, it's silver, so it's metal. So that's what, I was hoping for. And I love to use my cool grays when I'm trying to do any type of, metallic stuff, because I just think they work better. And so I go over this a couple times, but you'll notice where the back part of the table is, the bench is, I don't draw my line straight out. I go up at an angle, because the image is drawn at an angle. So you got to try to follow the lines that the artist gave you there. Don't take it straight out. Go up and and to the right, so that it looks, it gives it the dimension. Remember how if we want something round, we go darker on the sides and lighter in the middle. And so that's what, that's kind of the same thing with this that I'm doing here. And then I decided that I didn't have enough of my shadow, and it was just too light. And because I figured the table would be coming out over top of the base, so I needed it to be a little bit darker than that. So I go back over it again and bring out my darker color and my mid-tone a little farther, and leave less of my highlight. And I go and fix up a little bit where I went over there. And with those grays and stuff, you can't tell it. That colorless blender takes it right out. And my second coat over the back, and then I get to call the little bottom part there done. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted to color the cushion part. And they put those white papery things. But my doctor's office, his has little tan cushions. And so that's where the tan came from. I don't know what color your doctor's office's cushions are, but that's the color mine are. So that's where I went with that. And for the, what did I use for the cushions? Well, my golly, I think I forgot to write it down. It was E50, E51, and can't believe I didn't write that down. I'll get it, guys. And E31. Ha! E31, E50, and E51. Why is it like wait till the last minute to come to me? It could have happened. It could have come to me before I had to admit to you guys that I didn't remember, nor did I write it down. I'm trying to get this done, and I've got to take the video or the picture and get it up before my husband gets home from work. So I'm working super fast here. Well, fast for me. Now here I am, I'm giving his Google eyes, because I wanted his eyes to be like, oh my gosh, you want to do what? And then I realized I needed to cock that one up a little higher. And so I did. Now I'm bringing in my Lawn Fawn Say Cheese die set. And I'm just going to use the Polaroid and the little heart out of that. And I use some Bahama Breeze Stampin' Up cardstock. I don't even know if they still make that kind, guys, but I love it. And it matched the hospital gown, I thought, pretty good. So, putting my dies away, and here comes one of the parts where I'm talking to the kids. So, I'll be quiet for a second.
Oh, no. I just think something's funny.
Mariah walks over to me because she wants to see what I think is funny, and she looks at it and she sees his butt and she said, "That not funny. That gross. You nasty, Mom." It's like, well, excuse me, I didn't mean to be gross. Apparently I have potty humor because Mariah said I was being nasty. It's like, well, be that way. Some people just have no sense of humor. Oh, I had fun with this, guys. I really did.
Alrighty then, let's get this put together.
You know, this is the reason that crafting. This is the reason that crafting is so much fun for me. I mean, I, you know, can look at an image and sometimes it just strikes me funny, and that's all it takes. I just can bring myself to a full-blown laugh all by myself. I mean, I guess if you would, you know, be in another room and hear me, you probably would think I was a little crazy, because Mariah thought there was something wrong with me. Now, let me tell you. And so here I'm just trimming him down so that he'll fit in the inside of that frame. And I had originally planned to do it different, and then I decided I wanted it to be like a Polaroid. Well, you know, what, you know, modern people would be, you know, like, you know, sending out on Facebook. But, you know, us old-fashioned folks, we do Polaroids. So that's what I was shooting for. And the eyes just cracked me up. I couldn't help myself. And for some reason, I got something on it, and I'm not sure where it came from. I got it where you just saw me erasing there, and then I'll erase in a couple more spots. I don't know what it was. And I tried a different paper, and it was horrible. And I will be telling you all about it, because I wouldn't want anybody else to buy this Copic paper, because if it's quality Copic paper and it says it's Copic, I'll kiss your tail, because it isn't worth squat. I hated it. I had to start over, nearly ruined one of my nibs. I was not a happy camper because the black smeared all over it. But, oh, that's another video. That's another video. Here we go. So then I'm just going to get another piece of paper, and I decide that I want to put black to kind of accent the table. And so I cut it down to 4 by 5 1/4, and then I just layer it on with my ATG tape, which you can also get at Honeybunnies Treasures, along with the art glitter glue that I just used a few moments ago. And I layer all those on, and then I put that on top. And then I didn't do anything really fancy, because I know that, you know, I mean, let's be honest, he's not going to keep this. And there was no sense in putting a lot of supplies into something that would, you know, not probably survive the trip home. So I didn't put a whole lot of foo-foo into it here. I just tape it down. I don't even pop it up. But I do put the little heart on the inside, so that hopefully, no matter for this little card, that he knows that I love him. I love him with all my heart. I can't help myself. You know, I've had Crohn's since I was 16. And I have, you know, it's humiliating, especially to a teenager. And, you know, my mom laughed, my dad laughed, my husband's laughed. Now who's laughing, folks? Now who's laughing? the shoe is on the other foot, and I like it. Alright guys, I'm just going to put that down there in the corner, and then I'm going to write him a little note and call it done. I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up and leave a comment below. Remember to practice your CPR. Craft, pray, repeat. Thanks for visiting me today, and happy crafting.